Welcome back to the Bull Market Buffet. Today we're serving hot, fresh pips with my exact scalp trading recipe. In the next 10 minutes, you'll steal my 5 to 10 pip daily strategy. No fancy indicators needed, just pure price action. Let's feast. First, why scalp? While swing traders stare at charts for hours, scalpers like us grab quick profits. Perfect for 9-to-5ers. But warning, this isn't gambling. We're sniping high-probability setups using a simple 3-minute entry recipe. In fact, 90% of my scalps happen during this London-New York session overlap between 8:11 a.m. EST. Why? Because that's when the liquidity tsunami hits. We target either the Euro, USD, or GBP, JPY, aka the volatile breakfast pairs. Think of it like fishing. You won't cast your line in the middle of the ocean. You go where the fish are, which brings us to step 1 of the trigger. That's when the big money institutions start entering their positions. Where do they like to enter? At key support and resistance levels. And how do we identify those? Simple. First, wait for a Pinbar rejection. What's that? A candlestick that has a thin body and long wicks on each side showing indecision in the market. Then check if the Pinbar closes at a swing low or swing high. If yes, we have a Pinbar rejection, which means there's a good chance the market will reverse from here. Enter as soon as the Pinbar closes. Second option is the 2 a.m. breakout retest. Look for a candle wick that breaks a swing high or low, then comes back inside the next candle. If it does, we have a retest. Enter when the wick touches the level. Third option is a liquidity grab fade. This happens when price tries to break a swing low or high but ends up coming back within the same candle range. We call this a sweep. Enter as soon as the sweep occurs. But remember, you only enter once 2 of these 3 options align. This increases your edge in the market. Now it's time for precision entry. Set your stop loss 5 pips away from the entry and take profit at around 15 pips. Why these specific numbers? Because we're playing probabilities. If you have a 40% win rate at 1.3 risk to reward ratio, you're mathematically profitable. Trust me, it works. Look, you don't need a rocket science degree to scalp. And speaking of rocket science, did you know space travel was the biggest driver behind advancements in technology? All right, enough chit-chat. Let's get to the exit. Close half of your position at 10 pips. Trail the remaining half. And remember, never move your stop losses. It's crucial to stick to your plan. Don't be a hero. So let's test this strategy in a live trade. Here we see our first setup, a Pinbar rejection at a key level. Perfect. Now we wait for confirmation. Boom. Entered at the close of the Pinbar. Set our stop loss and take profit, hitting the X because we already got a 10-pip win. Now let's see what happens to the trailing half of our position. And there you have it, another win. Just like that, we made 20 pips in less than a minute. Isn't that exciting? But remember, we follow the 3-trade rule. So even though the buffet is open, we're done for today. After all, I got my 5 pips and I'm off to work. Speaking of which, this brings me to our next topic, risk management. My golden rules. Max 3 trades per day. Stop after 2 losses. No trading after 11 a.m. and Fridays off. These rules keep you in check. Last but not least, mindset secret. Scalping isn't about speed. It's about patience. Be patient. Wait for your 3 setups, and if you miss one, don't worry. Tomorrow's buffet opens again. Remember, it's not about the pips, it's about the profits. Keep it simple. Trade smart. And with that, it's a wrap. Go ahead and grab your free scalp cheat sheet at our website. All the best, and see you in the next video.